Let's talk about meeting a new colleague. It happens all the time, right? But that first impression, that can really set the tone for your entire working relationship. So how do you absolutely nail it, with total confidence every single time? Well, let's break down the blueprint.
We've all been there, right? That little knot in your stomach, that feeling of, okay, what do I say first? Whether you're the brand new person walking in the door or you're the one welcoming a new teammate, having a simple, solid plan makes all the difference. And we're going to give you that plan today.
So, picture this. A new team member joins your group. Those first few moments are absolutely everything. Your goal isn't just to throw some names around, it's to introduce yourself smoothly, and then, just as smoothly, connect them with the rest of the team. When you master this, you create this instantly positive and welcoming vibe.
And here's the best part. You do not need to memorize some big, complicated script. We're going to take all that awkwardness and uncertainty and boil it down to 3 clear, really powerful patterns. Once you get these down, you'll be able to handle this situation like a pro every single time.
Okay, first up, your opening line. This is all about you. It's your first chance to be clear, to be friendly, and to kick things off with a direct, confident connection right from the start.
So here's the game plan. We're going to master 3 core patterns that cover everything you need. The first one is for you, the second is for your colleagues, and the third one, well, that one connects everybody together. Let's jump into that first one right now.
Pattern 1 is the absolute classic for a reason. My name is. It's just so direct, it's confident, and there's no room for confusion. You know, saying I'm John is totally fine and friendly, but my name is John just has a little more professional polish to it. It's the perfect, foolproof way to start any introduction at work.
Great, you've introduced yourself. Now what? Well, it's time to bring your other teammates into the conversation. This is how you make the new person really feel like they're part of the group. And here's where the magic happens. You shift from talking about yourself to becoming the connector. And the phrase for this is super simple. This is. When you gesture your colleague and say, "This is Andrew," you're not just saying a name, you're actively building a bridge between the newcomer and the rest of your team. Okay, so you've introduced the people, but what's the context? You know, how does everyone fit together? Defining that relationship is the final crucial piece of the puzzle, and that brings us to our third and final pattern. To tie it all up in a neat bow, you use the phrase, "we are." Now, saying we are coworkers is a fantastic all-purpose option. But if you're working on a specific project team, saying we are teammates can create an even stronger sense of collaboration right away. It's a small detail, but it gives the new person instant clarity. So we have our 3 building blocks. Now let's see how they all snap together to create a conversation that's natural, seamless, and genuinely welcoming. This is how it all looks in the real world.
All right, let's check out a model dialogue. We've got Evan, who's the new guy, and he's meeting his colleague, Akihiro, for the very first time. I want you to pay close attention to how Akihiro uses those 3 patterns we just learned to handle this introduction perfectly.
So Evan starts off with pattern 1, "My name is Evan Kim." Simple enough. But notice that brilliant little extra he adds, "It's my first day." That's not just small talk. It's a really smart social cue. It tells Akihiro, "Hey, I'm new, please be welcoming and maybe take the lead here."
And just watch Akihiro's perfect response. He starts with a warm, "pleased to meet you," and then boom, boom, boom. He executes all 3 patterns flawlessly. Pattern 1, "My name is Akihiro." Pattern 2, "This is Sandra." And pattern 3, "We are coworkers." In just a few seconds, he's welcomed Evan, introduced himself, introduced a colleague, and established their relationship. Now, that is efficiency.
And Evan's friendly reply, "Pleased to meet you too," closes the loop. This whole exchange is a perfect example of a great first interaction. It wasn't complicated, it wasn't long, but it was crystal clear, super welcoming, and totally professional. That is exactly what we're aiming for.
So you have the right words, and you have the right structure. The final layer of polish, it's all in the delivery. Let's look at one quick pronunciation detail that can make a huge difference in how clear and confident you sound. One subtle but really common challenge for a lot of English speakers is telling the difference between 2 key vowel sounds, the "a" sound, like in the word cat, and the "a" sound, like in cup. It really just comes down to the shape of your mouth. Getting this right is one of those small changes that can make your speech sound much more natural.
Let's actually compare them. For the "ah" sound on the left, your mouth is a bit wider. Think bag, fan, hat. Now for the sound on the right, your jaw is more relaxed. Try it. Bug, fun, hut. Can you hear that difference? Practicing these pairs is a fantastic way to sharpen your pronunciation. Okay, let's lock in the key takeaways.
To make a truly great first impression, just remember this three-part formula. My name is, for you, this is, for your colleagues, and we are coworkers, to connect all the dots. Add in a little pronunciation practice for that extra polish, and you are good to go. And now, a final thought for you to take away. Just pause for a second and think about your own team. Picture a new person joining tomorrow. Using the patterns we've covered, how would you introduce your colleagues? Go ahead, practice it in your head, or even say it out loud, because that is how you turn this knowledge into a real skill.